Yo, what's going on, comic book family? Thank you for hanging out, man. My brother John Cumbers, kid, he's here. He's excited. He is stoked. Many reasons, man.
It's the shout out show, man. Woo!
Oh, great. All right. I know what's going on here. Let me fix it.
Harry already causing trouble?
No, not really. Making sure I got everything on mute here. I got background voices and stuff like that. Let me take this off the screen right now. Plenty things to talk about today or tonight, depending on what time zone you're in, ladies and gentlemen. But man, we're gonna have a great show. Certain invites to people that want to jump on. If you want to talk about your channel, feel free to jump on. That's what we do. If you want to hang out and talk about, whatever you want to talk about. Out right now, man. This is the Comic Book Community Shout Out Show. Had a great day. Spent time with the wifey. It feels good to hang out with the wife, man. It feels good. Mr. John Comics Kids. How you doing, sir?
I'm going to MegaCon. I'm so excited, man. It's crazy.
You can't hear me? Oh, damn. Wait a minute.
What's up? You turn your speakers off? I'm here.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Now he muted me. Can you hear me? I feel like I got my mic on.
Not here, John Comics for Kids.
Uh-oh. Let's see if the people in the chat can hear me.
Right now.
Uh-oh. I'm talking.
Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Let me know. Maybe we're having... John did a big auction yesterday, man. So maybe some things are just, little knickknacks, trying to fix things out. And he was able to come to the con. He is headed out to Orlando, Florida, man. Pretty dope, pretty dope.
Can you hear me, brother?
Have John in Orlando, Florida for April. Let's see, he's sending me a message here. Oh man, don't talk about the coronavirus, man. Don't talk about the corona, man. People are saying that's all. I'm just talking what the chat is talking about right now. I'm just stoked, man. I'm stoked and happy because I will be attending MegaCon with the wifey on Saturday, man. We're gonna be arriving from Philadelphia to Orlando. I gotta go. My dad's getting remarried, man. So I'm gonna be there from Wednesday to Saturday. And I was telling the wife, man, we're gonna be there in Orlando. Can we do this? She was like, let's do it. So I'll be there for one day, man. I'll be there for one day. Let me look into my Instagram here, make sure this is John sending me a message. You can't hear. Oh, what's going on? Can you hear me, John? Oh, John's being quiet.
I can hear you. You can't hear me.
I can't hear John.
I'm right here.
Oh, there he is. Sorry, John. That was my fault, brother. My fault, man. All right.
I was here, Golf John, and I'm not wearing a golf hat. Actually, this is the referee hat I wear when I'm reffing.
Oh man, if you refer, you gotta pick. You talk about refereeing, man. You gotta pick two sides and be equal down the middle, man. I know your girls are, your superstars, but you gotta call it down the middle, John.
I call it fair.
I don't know. I'm not there to watch these games. I don't know if someone kicks or chops and be like, oh man, you hurt Charlie or Kate or yo, you gotta call it the right way, John.
My girls, it's third grade soccer. We're not talking about none of that FIFA. We're not worried about slide tackling and throwing elbows or nothing.
Well, you never know, man. You never know. But we got a bunch of things going on right now. We got a bunch of shout outs. We got 5 shout outs to give out today. And a bonus shout out, they reached out to me and said, "Yo, Rod, can you do me a favor? I've been gone for a while. Can you give me another shout out?" I was like, "Heck yeah, man. I'll do that for you, brother." But right now, we got a bunch of people in the house. We got Jonathan hanging out. I think he's rebagging a board or doing something. Or
I gotta get those books ready to ship out, man. I didn't see if there's anybody in the chat who bought books because I got Southern Comic Geek is all boxed up. Look at that, tight as a drum, all that bubble wrap and stuff in there.
that's what's up, man.
Boxing everything up, making sure people get their orders. I got Mr. Comics 89. I'm putting his in a Gemini mailer, baby.
Gemini, better be a Gemini. If not, wrap it up in some good cardboard, blue tape, clear tape, whatever sources you use for packing up comic books. But I want to give a quick shout out right now. At number 1, we got TMC Comics, 207 subscribers. I could not find this guy or anywhere in social media, So anyway, Tim from TMC Comics has been collecting for a long time, man. Maybe John, you remember 7-Elevens?
We still got those in my city.
Yeah. I remember Philadelphia. We had those. I think there's one right now in Florida. So those are the things that is pretty cool. And he remembered those things. So I just wanted to throw that out there. But he sold a lot of his comic books. But he's got back to the game in 2019. He has videos on his comic hauls from DC to Marvel. And I can't mention that, man. I cannot leave out the indie books. Not only that, on his channel, he has 20 episodes of his comic book collection. So that's pretty neat, man. So check it out right now. TMC Comics at 207 subscribers. John, how big is your collection of comic books?
It's getting big. It's getting big here. But thankfully, I sold about 2 short boxes worth, maybe even 4 over the last 3 auctions I've done. So it's shrinking. But I've got I got a 1, 2, 3, 5 by 3. I got 15 short boxes in that one wall spot, and then I got a few scattered around. But now they're all not as full as they used to be. A little bit more.
You sold a lot of books at the auction, man. It was I can only imagine when people are buying your stuff and you're like so excited, and then you come to MegaCon Orlando, Florida, man. So that's pretty dope. So when people buying your stuff, how you feel? It's like
I feel very lucky that there are people willing to show up and spend part of their Saturday in my chat. Like that's just cool, because they could have done anything, and I really do appreciate that. So that's why I take a little extra care, make sure everything's taped up nice, packed safe, Gemini mailers inside those slip sleeves, taking good care.
That is what's up, man. That's John Cummings with Kids. Awesome people in the comic book community. And right now I want to keep it going here. We got TMC Comics, like I just mentioned, 207 subscribers. And just hit the notification bell because you never know what you're gonna find on his channel. Like I just mentioned, the 20 episodes of his collection, and he's gonna probably sucked into the cover buys. I buy a cover buy every now and then. The whole comic book community love cover buys, and that's where I'd be like, wait a minute, I gotta stop. I can't buy this. I love the cover, but we know our budget. He knows his budget. So that's where he stops. So with that being said, Mr. John Comes with Kids, I'm going to say hello to the chat. I have not done that yet. Let's do this right now. A bunch of people in the house, man.
Super chat.
Oh, super chat. Thank you, sir. And the super chat is open if you want to donate. Feel free to, man. I'm going to MegaCon this year. I'll be going there with the wifey. We're going to be flying from Philadelphia to Orlando. I'm coming back from seeing my dad get remarried after 13 years. So I'm coming to Orlando, go to land. I'm gonna smell like hot garbage trash. I don't know what clothes I'm gonna be wearing. I'm gonna spray some cologne on. The wifey's gonna spray some perfume. She was like, I'm not into all this stuff, but I love hanging out with you guys, or I go shopping. I was like, babe, you can do whatever you want to do. And she didn't ask for my cards. I was like, all right, that's fine. But you know what? Chicken butt. There, I said it. We got short box sharks in the house. Rangela and Vigilante, thank you, bro, for hanging out, man. You did an amazing intro for my show last night. Thurston, thank you, sir, for for that and for the intro video, for hanging out on the show and supporting. We got Hydra Collectables in the house. We got who else, man? We got J Hood Creative in the house. What is going on? Great people in the combo community. Hack 79. Well, what's up? He said, sup, fellas? 1-2 Comic Talk. Greetings, community. Rob Boswell. What's going on, Rob? We got Cardboard Crazies. Yo, Rod. How are we all today? I think he's talking to the chat. All right, let's keep going. Kachun in the house. What's up, Kachun? Thank you for hanging out. You guys don't match today. That's from Kachun. Downright Dirty Podcast.
That's because yesterday we were wearing the black and gold together.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got Chili's pool. Is it Chili's or Chills? Pool list, man. What's going on? Blessing to you from CPL. Man, my right eye is jacked up, man. But let's keep it going. Keep it going here. We got Sun Comic Book. Whoa, chat is flying. Sun Comic Book Hunter said chicken butt. Yeah, you know how I do. Oddball Comics. What's going on, man? Superior Hero Reviews. What's up, Santangles Web? What's up, brother? All these guys are awesome in the combo community. I can't even pick which one because they're awesome. We got Scar Pass Comic Tracks. What's going on, man? Comic Book Sal. Sal, what's up, man? Thank you for hanging out. The Comic Don in the house. Yo, the Comic Assassin. What's going on? And Fly Fox Pro in the house. All these people are amazing in the combo community. You know what this whole show is about: supporting the small channels for what they put out there on YouTube, on Instagram. You never seen these people before? I got 5, or actually 4 more, and the bonus shout out. But the chat is popping. Feel free to check out their stuff. And with that being said, I think my wife is texting me right now. I have to acknowledge the wifey, man.
Always. I want to shout out Life with 2 YouTubers past 300 subscribers. So congrats to Sharon. She did a show yesterday with Comic Books NYC. So if you're looking for something to watch when this is over, cruise over to the Life with 2 YouTubers channel and check out her interview with one of our community's most illustrious peeps.
Oh, nice, man. So John is just getting ready for MegaCon. It's gonna be awesome. He's bagging up some stuff he want to mail out to the comic book community.
Yeah, I got this one's going to Mike Rogers. There he is in the chat, dude. There's your books right here. I'm bagging and boarding and shipping, man. He's right there in the chat.
That's awesome, man. He's waiting for his stuff because he got some good books he sent out to the community.
Dude, so, he got that die lot I put out too. He's getting those 1, 2, and 3 issues of die, the first 3.
All right.
Got him for a steal.
Oh man, I gotta yo, it's crazy. The phone is popping here, guys. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I can do it. If you need to answer it, go ahead, bro.
No, I got a few people that are asking. They want to come on the show, man.
Oh, is this going to be like the MegaCon group again from yesterday?
Oh man, it is. It could be, or whoever wants to jump on the show. It's an open invite. It's pretty much, man. We're gonna have a great time. I want to hang out with the small channels that want to maybe just talk about their channels. So send me an email And did someone super chat? And I missed it. Let's see.
Just the one at the beginning. Short Box Sharks was the super chat at the beginning.
All right. Thank you, sir. 1-2 Comic Talk. Want to jump on the show. 1-2 Comics. All right. 1-2. Want to hang out.
I can. You want me to forward it to Kevin?
Yes, sir.
I will do it. I got you, Kev.
All right. Kevin's a cool homie in the comic community, man. If you guys don't know who he is, you'll find out right now. He's been on the show before. And right now, we're going to push forward with the shout outs. At number 1, we had TMC Comics at 207 subscribers. I did not find an Instagram or any social media, so feel free. If you guys know who he is, let me know. But great content. I love it. And let me see here. We got Comic Book Wars. It's the next one, man. Comic Book Wars at 608 subscribers. You can find them under the same name on Instagram. I'll tell you right now, a lot of people like to invest books or speculate. But you know what? No, I'm gonna retract that. I'm not gonna do it, man. But if you like that type of stuff, this channel is for you. We got Nico and his homies, man. They do a show every Tuesday night at 9:30. You can find certain things on their channel, man. You can find tips and tricks on modern copper books, man, or a GPA tracking golden age, silver age, or bronze age keys, man. They're also into the MCU movies, just like Perry. Perry's into the Marvel movies, so he's just so that's right up Perry's alley. What do you think about that, John?
I was gonna say, hey Kevin, I checked. I can't find your email. Just check on your Instagram. Shoot me your email on Instagram, and I'll forward the link to you. Yeah, Perry's finally. You know, it takes Perry's slow. I thought I was the slowest turtle, but when it comes to watching movies, we all know Perry is the slowest turtle.
Oh, yeah, you know, it's the slowest turtle, but he's the biggest lurker. And I was looking, like, I had my mic set here. Let's go. And I got Spider-Man like lurking behind you. Spidey, stop it. You creeped me out, man. And not only that, man, they will have special guests on their channel. So that's pretty dope. And they actually had a special guest on their last video. It was uploaded. I seen it. And I was like they say jelly. I like to say jealous because, you know, Frank Google was a guest that I wanted on my show, but he was sick when Dead End Kids came out. But he was actually able to hang out with Comic Book Wars. The video was dope. I enjoyed it. I get to see a lot more of Frank Google. It was a great interview. So shout outs to Comic Book Wars, and actually thank you so much for having Frank Google on the show. I really enjoyed it, man. So there it is, man. Keep it going, man. We got more people in the chat. Let's see what's going on here. We got Two Pedro. I'm looking at the StreamYard chat right now, guys. Two Gun Pedro. Pew pew. What's up, Two Gun? We got Comic Book Trap House. Whoa. There it is right there. Comic Book Trap House. What's going on? Mike Rogers in the house. Sam Tangle's in the house. Yo, chat is popping. There it is. Ball Comics, Rob Worst. The suit looks weird, but I'm hoping they do him justice. They're talking about something. Oh, chat.
We're talking about Batman's costume.
Oh man.
In the new, you know, they got that new footage that's out, and they're showing what the Batmobile is going to look like, all that stuff.
What do you think about that?
I will say right now I don't have a whole lot of faith in what DC does. Each time they put out a movie, it's a big question mark for me, but I don't like to judge those things just based on what photos leak and that kind of stuff. That's not for me. I'd rather wait until I actually see what it looks like in the movie, because you just don't know. You don't know with music and lighting and special effects, and you don't know what it's going to be like at the end.
Yeah, and you know what? It's like we have to wait. Like you just mentioned, John, it's what we see right now is not probably what we're going to see in the movie. We're going to see Batman, of course, and the Batmobile, but man, you put those into lights and probably the Batmobile running down the street, not running, but rolling down the street, different camera angles, may be epic. So we have to wait and see, guys. A lot of people don't like it right off the bat, but you gotta wait and see what's going on, man.
Well, when it's a character everybody really loves, it's hard. It's going to be hard to make everybody happy. There are people that hated what Nolan did in those films, and most people really love it. Like I like the first two a ton, and I certainly like that look of that universe and the photography and all the vehicles and costumes. I thought that was a cool look, but I know people that just outright didn't like it, didn't care for it. So everybody's got their own flavors that they like.
Hey, exactly, man, exactly, and that's what it's supposed to be. This we like, disagree, or buy or pass. That's the fun thing about doing the live shows when you hang out with John Comics with Kids or myself or with Perry Comics and when I get crapped on all the time when I mention Daredevil, but Daredevil has been an excellent read, right?
Read of the week, guys. This week, Daredevil was unbelievable. Now, there were a lot of good reads this week. I really enjoyed pretty much every book. I mean, Marauders was great this week. Some great reads. But Daredevil was just amazing this week. It was unbelievably good.
Yeah, Chip Zdarsky is knocking it out the park. And we can leave it at that right now. My wifey got home. Well, she's back to her parents. All right. Glad you're home safe. All right. Oh, we got someone else that want to hang out, man. And everyone knows this person. This guy's been rocking out for a minute on YouTube. Let's bring him on the show. Oh, there he is. The man.
Greetings, community. Hey, Rod. Hey, John.
Thanks
for the invite.
What's going on, Kevin? How you doing, bro?
I'm well. How are you?
Hanging out with 1-2 Comic Talk. Where's your sidekick, man?
He's out actually hanging out with his sister. We're gonna be doing a dinner a little bit later on. It's her birthday coming up, so she's trying to drill him for information.
Oh, all right, nice.
Oh, looks like you might have froze up there, Kev.
Yeah, let's just put him on a little timeout until he recovers. That's what's been happening with the Cantonese kid, man. He be coming on the shows lately, and this would be free. I'm like, I don't know what's going on there, Jeff, but
it's hard.
It is hard. For sure it is. But I gotta give a few more shout outs. There's another channel out there I found at 34 subscribers, man. We got Nerd Morning. He has a channel at 34 subscribers, like I just mentioned, on Instagram. You can find him under the same name. Jeremy is a cool guy, but he's gonna be talking about all nerdy things here, from cosplay to fantasy. I think fantasy is right up Van Ranger and Vigilante. So check it out. But his main focus is comics. So not only that, man, he want to talk about his comic book characters, storytelling, and he actually has a tip or two for the comic collectors. So there it is, Nerd Morning at 34 subscribers. Check him out right now on his channel on Instagram under the same name. So there it is. That was our third shout out. So we got two more. I have a bonus shout out. And John is still, man, John, dude, who's that going to, John?
This fat stack is going to my homie John Dre. And if you don't know John Dre, he got some of that high speed internet. He and Patrick Kelly, you can't beat them. You can't beat those guys. Rob Boswell too. Those guys. Look at Rob's in the chat right there. Rob, yours is next right here, brother. But yeah, this is John Dre's fat stack. He's getting one of those big.
Good Lord.
I think I even paid the extra $6 and upgraded him to the even thicker box just to help him out, because that you don't want any damage coming to the fat stacks.
Dude, man, John don't play when he sends out a package or AOK to the comic community. That thing is legit. It's legit.
I'm JB and I love the pull tabs, the little blue tape and I number them mine. So pull this one first, pull this one second. So I'm gonna number all the pull tabs. And these square boxes are a little bit more expensive, like $6 more, but it's like when somebody's at that level, it's like, no, just let them have it. Let them have it. $6 and it's gonna be secure as AF.
Oh man, it's kind of hard here. Man, it's kind of hard because the chat is flying fast.
It is. You got a ton of people in here, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna look on YouTube right now. It's a lot better. All right. So let's see, man. We got 1, 2 come. Steve Whiting in the house. Yo, Steve Whiting was hanging out last night on the Coast to Coast show. We were having, man,
we hung out after. I even jumped back in the backstage after show and hung out. Steve's awesome, man.
Yeah, man. When you're hanging out in the green room in the backstage, it gets kind of hard you have to like scroll up and down because at times when you're using StreamYard, you can't see the guys below. So it's kind of hard. You have to and they give you like little scroll bar. So you have to scroll up and down. It's not too large. So it's difficult at times. But we got Hack 79. We got Fuchsia. What's going on, dear? Thank you for hanging out. We got Stay Puff Sean in the house. What's up? Let's see what's going on here.
Shout out to Backseat Driver. Super great channel. Just getting started. Did his first live show yesterday. And it was a lot of fun. I hung out with him for about an hour and a half in there. He was showing off his new books. He got some fire books, just some great books. But he's always shouting out everybody else. I was going to just make sure he gets his at the same time.
All right. So what kind of books he had on his channel?
It was mostly Marvel. It was mostly Marvel, but some great like bronze keys. Some good like modern like Jason Aaron Thor. He had some Jason Aaron Thor stuff. He did have some Green Lantern stuff he was showing. I showed some Green Lanterns because it was funny because every time he'd pull one, I'd be like, oh, this is the one I got. I got this one. You got that one? We'll get this one. It was fun. Oh, Cobbing's in the chat.
Look at the comment, Two Gun Pedro.
Take a shot.
You need to keep up with the chat. Don't fall behind when you do.
What do you expect from Two Gun Pedro but some shots? Shots are fire.
Man. Yo, man, it's flying here, guys. It's flying.
Yes, indeed.
Thank you so much for you guys for hanging out, man. Let's see here. John is going to MegaCon. I'm going to MegaCon. I can't believe it's happening. Man, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be about 30 or 40 people deep. We're gonna rock out, have a great time.
It's gonna be nuts.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I don't know about nuts, but
it's gonna go by so fast. It's gonna be done, and it'll be like, what just happened? What we really need to do is that Saturday night you're there, Rod. We got to do something fun for dinner. We got to do something fun.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Go someplace fun. Maybe go out and do something after. Go bowl a few lanes or do some karaoke or something crazy.
Oh man, yeah, man. We can do something like that. We can rock out all night, and let's keep it going here. We got some more shout outs to give to the community. This guy right now, I think a bunch of people already know him. We got Hydra Collectable, where we let our geek flag fly, man. At 83 subscribers, you can find him under Instagram under the same name. Luke is a cool homie in the comic book community. He's into DC. He's into Marvel books. And he has some nice slabs in his background. If you ever seen him before, check out his channel right now.
And he's in some Lost, baby. Woo!
There it is. There it is. And you know what? Damn it, I gotta stop it, John. How can I stop? You know what?
Hey, it's a habit. You gotta find a way to break it, just like cursing or smoking or whatever.
Oh man, 1, 2 come and talk back in the house, man. So not only that, He's back, man. He's back. What's going
My
on,
power
Kevin?
cut off.
Oh, your power got shut off. That's not a good thing, man.
Just for a moment. I paid 99% of the bill, so.
All right. Cool, man. Thank you for hanging out with us. And not only
And,
that,
coincidentally, you're talking about Frankel, and just before I came on the first time, I was in a conversation with Frank. He's having a interview. I don't recall what site, but he's doing an interview, I think, at 4:00 or 4:30 on YouTube.
Today.
Yeah, how I know is because he was going to watch the interview that I'll be doing on our art. We normally have Artist Alley on Saturday mornings, but due to the fact that I had to work a last moment commercial shoot yesterday, we decided to reschedule it for today at 4 p.m. And so Frank wanted to hang out and watch the interview we conducted with David Pepos of Spencer and Locke and his latest Going to the Chapel. And we're going to be giving this very book out today. This signed book of Going to the Chapel, trade paperback, because we hit over 200 subscribers. We'll be going out today after our interview. At some point during that show, we'll be giving that out.
man, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
So if you guys never seen on 1-2 Comic Talk, Kevin is cool homie in the comic book community. He has his little one to the side, Kai, and where he's out there hanging out with his buddies. But yo, man, Kevin works over there doing the lights and stuff like that. You met people before, right?
Yeah. Actually, the cool thing is yesterday was the first time I got to work with Tony the Tiger, so that was kind of neat.
That's good.
A person puts on a suit and you can actually see them fully rendered in real time. It's a rough rendering. But I also work on a show called America's Funniest Home Videos. It's a Vindabono Productions, and I started with Vindabono back in 1989 on that. But I've never got to work a commercial with Tony the Tiger in it. And back in 92, I was working with Alfonso Rivera on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And coincidentally, that's the same host who's working on now and who's been with us going on his 5th year. So we did a special fundraiser commercial shoot that will be airing as far as like a public service announcement type thing. And I think within a couple of months. And they just sprung that on me at last moment, or I was going to do my whole Artist Alley normally on Saturday. But, it's for a good reason, and they paid me.
Hey.
So
it sounds like you have an amazing job. It sounds like a bunch of fun. And I want to just give out another shout out, man. I got to give out another shout out real quick, guys, if you allow me to, in the chat. If you have any questions you want to ask John, he's prepping for MegaCon. He's sending out his boxes. If you got questions about how he's packing and stuff like that, feel free to hit him up. My brother right now, Kevin from 1-2 Comic Talk. If you have any questions for him, let us know. Just drop the questions below. I'll try to pull them up on the screen as fast as possible. And now,
I have one, John. So you were saying you're bringing basically, it almost looked like to me like a half a short box with you. Is that correct?
No. These are books that I sold yesterday. So these are books I'm shipping these out.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm like, wow, you getting all those graded?
No. These are the books I sold in my auction yesterday. I'm a bit anal about shipping and packing, so I'm doing this one's. It's going in a flat rate box for John Dre. I got it bricked together, and then I'm using 2 pieces I cut from another mailing box as like buffers on each end. I'll bubble wrap and I'll stuffing in it, and then just do it up.
All right.
I don't think one can fault anyone for taking extra care in the wrapping and shipping of a product. You know what I mean? And I don't care what that product is. The only thing that I think people would be concerned about is you overpaying for shipping. But, I'd rather be faulted for that.
Yeah, and right now shipping prices just went up, and Big Will and I had a really great conversation about it, and both of us had different points of view on it. So shipping prices were 8 and 15 for like a really long time, or just under 8 and just under 15. Now they've bumped up to over 8 and over 15. So a lot of auctions, including mine, just went to 9 and 16. And Big Will's like, yeah, but like, you know, that's almost an extra 75 cents that you're charging that is over the top. And it's like, well, I go through a crap ton of blue tape on all these boxes. I'm going to cut up a bunch of extra stuff. I'm going to throw in a bunch of bubble wrap. Everybody's getting that 75 cents. Trust me.
And for the most part, see, that's a valid point because most people don't take that into consideration when they talk about shipping. They're just actually talking about post office costs. They're not talking about the material, the preparation, and you know. And I'm not even considering factoring in time, which you know we all are scavenging as much as we can, right? So, no, I get it, you know, and they're valid points on all the way around. I'm not.
I get it too. And Big Will's perspective was he'd rather just let the customer know they're getting that extra 75 cents. And I totally get it. And I don't. He's one of my friends. I would, you know, I'm not disparaging his perspective. I was just like, you know what? Right. I know that they're getting that 75 cents in packing. It's just not. There's no way around it. So I wasn't worried.
When I receive a book and it doesn't have dings on it, I'll keep the 75 cents. Just
right. Right. I shipped my very first slab I've ever sold in the last auction. And I did the $15 or $16 flat rate box. And it was the only one that got like waylaid. If you followed the tracking, it went to one place, then went off another place, and then came back. And the guy was really worried, and then he got it, and he's like, he showed me a picture of the box. It was destroyed. And I was like, dude, my first slab is just going to be crushed. And he pulled it out, and it was like perfect. It had survived whatever hurricane the post office put it through. I was like, there's your 75 cents, buddy. Right there. That was your 75 cents.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
So you know, that made me feel really good.
Yeah, the packing goes a long way, man. Even though we're paid for shipping, you're gonna pack these books up nice and secure, so people don't realize the effort that he's doing. Right? Look at that, man.
I got the 2 pieces of board. I've secured it to the board on the bottom with pull tabs. Then I added the other board on top, you know, like you're making a s'more or something. And then I bundle the second board on top, and then I'm going to bubble wrap it, and then I'm going to pack stuff around it, and then I'm going to put it in the box. It's a little extreme, I guess, but you know.
All right. So we'll keep it going here with the shout outs. I'm going to run down the first few that I just mentioned, but there is a question from Dark Knight Nation. He is the bonus shout out. We'll get to him in a few minutes, but he has a question, but I want to run down the chat, but not the chat, but the shout outs. We got TMC Comics at 207 subscribers right now. He's been collecting for a long time, guys. He's got back into it because he sold some of his collection. So check his channel out. He has a bunch of videos, about 20 episodes of his comic collection. Feel free to check that out. All you got to do is check the link. I got everyone's link in the description below. It's a lot easier. All you got to do is just click it. Check out what he's got on his channel. We got Comic Book Wars at 608 subscribers. And he has the same name on Instagram. If you want to know a little thing about comic book invest or news and speculation, that's your channel, man. Check it out. And he actually had an interview, like I just mentioned not so long ago, with Frank Gogo. Even Kevin was talking about it. So check out that channel right now. We got Nerd Morning Comics, not just Nerd Morning. 34 subscribers, Instagram under the same name. Jeremy is a cool new homie in the community. You know, he puts out nerd stuff out there, man. He's into cosplay, into the fantasy world, but his focus is comics. Check it out. Cool homie, new channel. Support the comic book community. And we just mentioned Hydra Collectable, where We let our geek flag fly. That's how he does on his channel. Check it out. Instagram under the same name. Luke is cool, man. Luke is cool. And he wants to try to do different things on his channel. And he wants to do probably some movie reviews. He did one on the Gremlins, the 1984 Gremlins movie. I love that movie so much. I say if they ever did a remake, I would never watch it. I mean,
I get you because you wouldn't want to ruin that nostalgia in your head, and I get that, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I get that, but I with today's technology, like for instance, the comic book movie is a great example. It's not only because of recent technology that we can actually get to enjoy these present movies the way I think they're intended to be seen, but that's not to say they would do the movie Gremlins any justice just because they could.
Yeah. Well said. Well said. I mean, you put the gremlin in the microwave, it blows up inside the microwave. I can see it right now where that thing just blows up, and we got this gremlin gore out across the kitchen everywhere, man. But that's just me speaking. But the whole technology nowadays.
Two I remember is one put inside the blender, and then the other one was thrown inside the microwave. That was
Yeah.
They're great scenes.
All right. So right now, man, we got coming in right now at number 5, this channel, DustytheMaverick at 23 subscribers. I cannot find him on Instagram. And I have to say, just a quick shout out to Dusty. And you need to watch his channel. A lot of people are not watching it, obviously. He's just out there showing his comic book hauls, his comic book pickups from the new comic book day. I'm not going to spoil it because it's. I was talking to my wife about this channel, and she was like, "No, just let it be. Just let people watch it because he deserves a lot more than 23 subscribers." So I'll leave it at that. And if you guys into video games and stuff like that video game Fallout. Fallout is a game that I played long time ago, but it's still on there for the PS4. He has some videos of some unboxing of these they call it what is it? These Fallout crate boxes. And he did one.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he did an unboxing. And he whipped out this great freaking big helmet, had a little light on it. It was freaking dope. So check it out. And actually it's called, I guess, the power armor. So check out DustytheMaverick at 23 subscribers right now. And if you can find him on Instagram or any social network, let me know because I could not find him. Oh man, it's a lot of freaking damn talking, man. Every time I do, whoop.
You do that every time you do this show. Rod's always like,
I'm like, I don't know, man. It's just, thank God for the notes, man. If it wasn't for the notes, I'll be a train wreck.
I'm the same way. These are all my notes for later on.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's pages on pages on pages. Yeah, I got pages.
Yeah. And it's crazy because I used to write my stuff down, and I was like, you know what, my writing is horrible. So I'm gonna make a notepad. I have it right in front of me. I make the font a little bigger. It's a lot easier. So I find it that way better. Thank God for the second screen because I'm looking at my handwriting and man, it's horrendous. But I want to say,
and I always remember, one of the sayings is one of the greatest lies we tell ourselves is that we'll remember. So I write everything down. I'm not going to take any chances.
There's nothing wrong with that, man. Write it down. And let me see here.
Yeah, look at that. That's solid. Look at that. Now, what do you think that weighs?
Oh, he's in the house. Dusty's in the house.
Shake it, and if I don't feel movement, I'm doing it right.
Oh man, that's all you can shake, John.
You want me, what is this? What is this like? Some I gotta get the maracas.
Oh man, yo, Dusty's in the house. He said, "Thank you for the shout out. My Instagram is r.dusty. There it is. Thank you, man. Thank you for hanging out, Dusty, and keep rocking out, brother. Keep putting out your content, and just keep doing what you're doing. I'm happy I found your channel. And it's an inspiration, actually. It really is, because if you're able to do stuff, all of us should be doing stuff and supporting the comic book community. That's all I have to say about my brother right now. Pretty dope, man. Pretty dope. And damn, I had something in my head when John was shaking the damn box. I just forgot. Oh, got Lady Fantastic in the house. What's up, man? What's up? All right. So I got a bonus shout out to give, guys. And don't be shy to keep on talking over me whenever you want. But we got Dark Knight.
Well, John, how much do you think that weighs? That box? How much do you think that weighs?
I suck at this. I don't know, 10 pounds, 15. But I'll grab my scale.
Look at those guns. John's got some guns, man.
He does 500 push-ups a day.
What was that?
He does 500 push-ups a day.
Well, I do like one. If I can get past one, I'm good with that.
I'm kidding. I have no idea.
All right. Let's see here, man.
Ron, are you talking about me again? Goddamn.
I ain't say anything. I said I do one push-up a day. You do like 40. That's all I said.
I don't do any push-ups a day. Okay, let's see here.
Oh,
he was admiring your guns.
Well, I knew my math was wrong. So 1 plus 4 subtract divided by 40. Yeah, that gives me one push-up a day. And John equals -1. So yeah, that's a good math. That's right about average. Let's see here. Rob Boswell, quit shaking my comics. Oh man.
Yeah, it looks like it's about 8 pounds.
Oh, that's nothing.
Okay. Well,
open it up. Put some more in there.
It's all right, Rob. Rob, this next bit is going to probably be yours, brother. I'm still on John. That was still John Dre's.
Oh, Rob's saying, go ahead, shake it again then.
So, yo, Kevin, man, are you going to be flying down to MegaCon this year? Or are you going to be coming down here with Kai and all that? No?
No, my hope is to actually hit this. The one we have a few around here. We had already pre-bought our what is that? The animation con thing that we have, Anime Con. There's some 4-day event where it's all animation. It's just crazy. And then I don't know if we're gonna be able to do San Diego, but we will end up being at LA Comic-Con. And I'm hoping that we can get kind of the same type of press pass setup we had as last year, or honorary pass. I forgot. We got it to where we were able to get to a lot of places, and it was cool. So we're hoping to do at least 3 cons this year, maybe 4. But we'll stay here in our Southern California area.
Hey, that's fine, man. Gotta stay within the lanes, man. That's pretty much it. And
for right now,
it's nice
that what John's doing. Kai's been getting on me about what we have, and and I was explaining this actually to JB. He's my voice of reason in the sense of when I buy, and I just use him of what he maybe is interested to read or whatever. But when it comes to selling, I'm not interested in selling, but he definitely is. So. he wants some room and he wants some new books, so we may have to end up getting rid of some stuff to, one, fund what we get, and then two, to I'd love to be able to visit you guys, man, and and so is he. I know he's made mention, so we'll figure something out soon.
Airfare is ridiculously expensive.
Other than right now.
You're right. Other than this minute when I'm buying a ticket to Mega.
Yeah.
Kachum said MegaCon will be almost 7 hours drive for us, maybe next year. Yeah.
That's a drive.
All right.
But it's doable. I mean, Kachung, it's doable. I've been driving 9 hours one way every year with my girls since Kate was 3 to go to the mountains in Utah with them. So every Christmas we take these girls, we throw them in the car, and we're booking all the way through Vegas out to Utah. So it's totally doable. You just got to prep. Yeah. And then you got to know where you're crashing on the other end.
Holy Macatoonie, you're able to get from here to there in 9 hours?
From Southern California to Bryan Head, Utah in 9 hours. Yeah. You got to time it right. I leave 0 dark 30, and
sure.
I make as few stops as possible.
Sure.
Oh,
wow.
Man. 0 dark 30. I like that. That's a hashtag right there, man. What's up, Fusha? Thank you for hanging out, my dear. Thank you for hanging out with us right now on the Comic Book Community Shout Out Show. If you guys never seen the show before, man, if you know any that was a good movie.
Yeah, 0 dark 30, brother. 0 dark 30. Right there.
If you've never seen the show before, guys, man, I like to support the comic book community. Small channels that have not been recognized for what they've been doing. I'll go out there. I want to say lurking. I'll leave that to Perry, man. I start trying to find and search for small channels. And I'd be like, all right, small channel, not recognized, not getting a lot of views. I want to give them a shout out. And that's how I do. This is the whole point of the show. And I bring special guests from time to time. Or lately, I've been doing open invites, like Kevin right now, 1-2 Comic Talk. And of course, my brother right now, he is a close friend of mine, John Comics with Kids. I could call him on the phone. At times, his girls would pick up the phone and be like, hey, Rod. I'd be like, what the heck? I'm like,
that's
John,
awesome.
Hello? Yeah, so John's been there through the good times, especially for me, and the bad times.
They like hearing from Uncle Rod. What's Uncle Rod doing?
And I'm actually, guys, man, I got to give out the one bonus shout out, and I want to show off a book that I picked up today, and it's a key issue. It's a key issue. So my bonus shout out goes to Dark Knight Nation at 228 subscribers. He said, "Ron, can you do me a favor?" I said, "What's going on, Trevor? What's going on?" He said, "You gave me a shout out before, but I've been gone for a while. Can you give me another shout out?" I say, all right, man, I'll do it. So this is the bonus shout out to Dark Knight Nation. Trevor's been gone for a few weeks, man, but he puts out great content. They want to break down and analyze comic books, man. It's pretty dope what he's been doing, because last night he had a show with one of his homies, man, and they were talking about rebooting comic books. Is it pretty much bad, good? What do they think about rebooting comic books? So check it out. I was watching it, man. I was into it. And they dropped a bunch of information. I really, really did enjoy it. So if you've never seen Dark Knight Nation, 228 subscribers, feel free to check them out right now on YouTube, on Instagram, under the same name, man. Pretty dope content.
So hey, Rob, I know
Yes,
you
sir.
You share the same service as I do as far as online. So I know you just got your books in. So what did you get?
DCBS services. I was putting all my books away, but I did pick up some books today at the LCS. And
See what you got.
All right, so today I finally picked up my Wednesday pool list. So I picked up, of course, this is I'm behind. Of course, this is the X-Men Fantastic Four issue number 2. This is freaking fun. That first issue, oh my god, was awesome. I see why everyone was talking about it. I really enjoyed the first one. This is issue number 2. So I'm excited to read this one. I told my wife, I said, you know what? You got to read this first one. Read the first one, read issue 2. She goes, no, I'll watch you guys the other night, and I see you guys talk about Money Shot. I said, oh, damn. She goes, where's Money Shot? And I said, here it is. I gave her Money Shot. She was on the couch. She was flipping to the pages, and the first panel was the chick. You know what I'm saying, man. If you read Money Shot. Yeah. Rob Boswell, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Really do appreciate that, sir. Thank you so much. And respect the small channels. Of course. That's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about. But that's issue 2. I cannot wait to read this X-Men Fantastic Four.
It's a good read. I've liked both issues, but then it's like you got Chip Zdarsky writing, right? And you got but he's the writer of this, and you've also got the Dodsons doing the art, and I really like their style. I think they're really cool. So that combo for me is like, yeah, I'm totally in.
Oh, who's that guy, man?
Who is that guy?
Hydra Collectables in the house.
Ooh. I forwarded the link.
How's it going, guys?
What's going on, Hydra?
Hey, Hydra.
What is it like? Isn't it like near midnight your time? What's going on, Luke?
No, it's not that bad. It's 9 p.m.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Oh.
Look at those
it's only when I
slabs,
stay up to do your
Look at those slabs, man.
That's awesome. I love that rack. That thing is so cool.
But before
Spinners are awesome.
Hydra, relax, man. Yo, Kevin, let's keep it going here with the books. Hydra needs to just sit there, man. I will put you in the green room, but I won't. Right now, we're talking about our pickups. I know Kevin got some great books. I did pick up Transformers Galaxies. Yo, I get crapped on every time. But you know what? I don't care. There it is. Somebody will say chicken butt in a few seconds. And I also picked up.
There's a crossover coming up with Transformers and Terminator. Yeah, that looks cool.
I got that on pre-order. I know Van Rangen and Vigilante, he's got that on his list as well. And I'll throw in there. John was talking about the Strange Adventures. So I got that. And I had to pick up a Boom comic book, King of Nowhere. So these are my books and my key issue that I picked up at a very good price, guys. At a very good price. It was listed at $20 at Very Fine, but I had $10 coupon. Booster Gold issue number 1.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
It's clean copy. It's a very clean copy, and I'm so stoked. It really is nice, man.
Looks good from here.
Yeah, gorgeous.
So let's keep it going here. What's going on, Hydra, man?
Yeah, all good. Good.
If I don't think a lot of people seen you before. You know, let them know who you are, man, right now.
Yeah, basically, I'm just new to the whole YouTube streaming scene. Been watching you guys for ages, for better part of 2 years. But yeah, started to do my own videos. John's been absolutely great with getting me to be a bit more confident with the camera and get out there and actually start doing things. So yeah, much appreciated.
Yeah, and actually, you sent me some pictures, Hydra, from what you do off camera, and I think it's kind of amazing, man. This guy does some special effects. I mean, these pictures would not you can't really justify what he's done. And actually, if you give me 1 second, maybe if I put myself on solo here, I mean, he puts out. This is what he do, man. You into that special effects stuff? It's awesome.
That's great work.
And
Thank you. Thank you.
man, look at that. It's awesome. It really is.
I might do some how-to videos as we get closer to Halloween.
That's pretty neat.
Wow,
man.
that's incredible.
That is neat. And
So do you do live con work? Do you work on people for events and stuff, or
I used
Just
to.
strict
Now I'm a full-time stay-at-home dad, so I don't do it anymore. So now it's gone back to being more of a hobby than a job or a career.
gotcha?
it's pretty neat, man.
Yeah, that's great work.
Yeah. I'm just trying to see here. I'm making sure I'm not leaving out anyone, man. We got Big in the house. We got Brian Lawrence in the house. What's going on? Let's see here. Kachun said John is a great source of inspiration for getting on YouTube. He helped us too.
Tell me more. This chat's amazing.
It's a little bit. I mean, this is how we rock out, man. Not to hang out with the comic book community. It is an open invite. That's why right now we have Hydra Comics, Hydra Collectables in the house. We got our good friend Kevin from 1-2 Comic Talk in the house. Really do appreciate your time, guys, because you guys could be out there watching probably some golf on TV or tennis, depending where you at, what time zone. I don't think it's any golf or tennis. I'm just trying to just hype up the channel and the show a little bit more. But we got Big Lion Cat. Thank you, man. So let me see here. Actually, a question for all you guys, or actually, let's kick it off with Hydra, man. So how big is your comic book collection? I know you're into the whole industry, and that's what you do with the special effects and stuff like that. But how about the comics?
Well, I'm very close to. Well, I say close. I'm currently trying to get a complete ASM run, and I'm approximately about 300 issues away. So bearing in mind there's about 800 and something issues, I'm not doing too bad. But yeah, that's the main bulk of my collection would be Spider-Man. Not just ASM, I've got a few of the other titles as well. But I'm a big fan of EC Comics, the old Tales from the Crypt, the Haunt of Fear, all the old horror stuff. That's my jam. I absolutely love it.
I mean, I could tell by the pictures you sent me, and that is amazing, and it truly is artwork, and in this old type of way. And I was showing the pictures to my wife, and she was like, "Oh man, that's some cool stuff that you like from The Walking Dead and stuff like that." I was like, "The guy is talented, man. The guy is talented." And
Thank you. Thank you.
And he's into comic books, so that fits right through the alley for a shout out. So,
and he's a member of the hashtag Manwolf Pack, so it's all good.
Sure am.
ASM 124 fans.
There it is. I gotta throw this on the screen real quick because Big Lion Cat. Hey Rod, just for you, let's go Mets. He's a baseball fan. I'm a baseball fan, but most of you guys know I'm a Philadelphia Phillies fan. But it's so-called Mets. You know what? Yeah. We'll find out, man. They get a coach in. He got fired the next day. Yo, Big Lion Cat, we don't have to talk about it. We can go on all day, all night about baseball. So let's keep it going. So how about your collection, Kevin, man, and your son? How's that going? I know you guys got some nice stuff. Man.
Our collection has grown quite significantly. I mean, it's when I got back into it, I only had 8 short boxes. I'm presently sitting at 16. That took us just about a year. This is a rate in which that I can't keep up because I'm running out of room. I right now where I'm looking at, I have this entertainment center that sits about. It's rather large. It's about 18 feet wide, and I'm looking on top of it, thinking I can utilize that, and I could probably fit, a solid 14 short boxes up there.
Good Lord, man.
So I don't know. I'm trying to figure stuff out here.
Damn, that is crazy,
But
man.
at some point, I'm gonna have to. I have. I'm a really big fan of miniseries, so I have little runs of 3, 5, 7 issues, and full runs. And I'm looking to put those together and probably selling them pretty soon. Kai's the one that's kicking me in the butt to do so. So we'll see how that works out fairly soon. But I mean, I've never really shipped anything out, so I've been paying attention to John, and I'm watching him, and it's obvious he's shipped out stuff because he's got some, he's not, it's like, I call it turning the doorknob. And what I mean by that is you don't even think about what foot's forward or what, what direction you're turning. Just, you've done it so many times, you don't even think about it.
It's not actually true. I mean, honestly, I've probably done less than 7 auctions in my life. It's just that I've sent a lot of AOKs. So that's enough of the training. That's all the prep that you need. That practice just sending out gifts and things. But once you go to the next level where you're like, okay, somebody paid for this, then you up the game. But you have all your source, I keep everything. Every Gemini mailer, every decent looking box, every piece of bubble wrap, every newspaper, anything I can use for stuffing. So then it keeps paying dividends, man.
This was an AOK from John Comes with Kids. Thank you, sir.
That's a killer book. Gorgeous.
Actually, there's someone else that want to jump on the show, man. He's been here before on the Saturdays, hanging out with some guy that has all these great gold and silver, bronze books. We all know him as the captain of all the comics. A Captain Comics in the house. What's going on, Captain Comics?
What up? How's everybody?
How's it going, brother?
Good. How's
man.
everybody?
Where's the wife at, man?
She's running around somewhere with one of the kids.
Oh man. All right. That's fun. I hear the kids, man.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Cap.
And the kid did I just hear Uncle Rod?
Uncle Rod? No.
Oh no. I wasn't that lucky.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
What?
We got, oh man, Al Q, Al Quinn. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Really do appreciate that, man. Thank you so much, sir. Really do appreciate that. And all these super chats are gonna go to probably me to upgrade and get an HD camera. Hopefully, it'll look a lot cleaner than you see right now. And, but quick shout out to the panel members right now. John Comics with Kids. We got Kevin from 1-2 Comic Talk. He's missing his sidekick, but that's all right. Right now we have Hydra Collectables in the house, my homie. And we got Captain Comics. He is hanging out with the kids. And he just want to hang out. We'll just put you on a little mini timeout right now.
Oh, that's all good. They're just running around. That's all it is. It's their Sunday fun day,
Right.
You want up? Is that what you're telling me? Yeah.
They want
Wanna say hi to everybody?
Hey, what's up?
I'm Jabba.
Nice.
Yeah, you jumped on.
I'm Jabba.
Yeah, comic books.
I'm
All right.
Jabba.
Hey, want to wave this at him? Go
So
boom.
I gotta acknowledge the 5 shout outs and the bonus shout out. We have TMC Comics at 207 subscribers.
You
We
see
go
the hole?
on with number 2. We got Comic Book Wars at
There's the hole.
608 subscribers.
Oh,
On Instagram, you can find that channel now. We got Nerd Morning Comics, just not comics. Nerd Morning at 34 subscribers on YouTube, Instagram under the same name, and right now in the house, he is the man, Luke from Hydra Collectables, where we let our geek flag fly. Go check him out right now. Let's get him over 100. Instagram under the same name. Luke, thank you so much for hanging out. And we wanna,
And on eBay as well, where he sells some really cool stuff.
Thank you, John.
boom.
all right, there it is, man. There it is. And right now we gotta go to Dusty the Maverick at 23 subscribers on YouTube. Instagram, I could not find him, but he did pop up in the chat. So I'm so thankful that Dusty showed up. Thank you so much, man. I hope everyone goes check out your channel and support you and watch your stuff and hit that like, man. Push this content out. And at the bonus shout out, we got Trevor at Dark Knight Nation, 228 subscribers. Instagram under the same name. That's that social media on Instagram. But you know, Trevor is been gone for a minute. He reached out to me and said, "Yo, Rob, man, can you give me another shout out?" I said, "Yo, Trevor, yo, I got you, brother. I'll hook you up. Check him out." Put out a great video yesterday. It was on rebooting comic books. I enjoyed it. I was into that. So what you guys want to do right now, notification bells to everyone's channel right now in the chat. Not only that, for John Comics for Kids, for Kevin, 1-2 Comic Talk, for Hydra Collectables, notification bells, man. Notification bell. John is stuff. He is juggling boxes, priority boxes. Right now.
I just did a show with Two Brother Comics this morning, the What If series, doing that every Sunday with them now.
Cool.
I don't know if anybody saw that this morning.
Those guys are awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're doing What If series now every Sunday. You're climbing up on me again?
Okay.
Before we end the show, man, we've been on about almost an hour and 20 minutes. And if you guys want to say something about your channels, feel free to do it, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a few videos coming out. I'm trying to release them at least once a week, but I'm also kind of pushing in the odd video here and there as and when I have it. I think that's pretty much what's going to happen. I'm going to do comic book videos at least once a week, and then kind of put out the movie reviews or something else, kind of like as and when it might happen, just to keep the ball moving and just to make sure that there's still content coming out on a regular basis.
All right, nice, man, nice. And Mr. Captain Comics, man, how's Ray doing? Or are we gonna do another show in the future? I'm pretty sure.
For sure. We'll do another show for sure. Ray's just getting lined up for another show. Each week he pulls out a different box, adds some silver, some gold, some bronze into a book. You know, just kind of mix it up a little bit. I think we might be going on the Golden Guys show here pretty soon. G-Man wants us back on his show again to do a little bit. I mean, we got a lot of options we're doing. Plus, I want to get Ray going on his own little show, you know, so during the day he can do some little shows if he wants to, you know.
Nice.
After that, we're just gonna go on. Like, I'm gonna go on a lot of people's different live chats, like your show and a couple other people's show, just promote Ray and different books and you know, always give a shout out to the community that's been so great, especially the comic book community. You know, we all kind of take care of each other one way or another. You know, so that's always the great thing about it, is that we always, you know, everybody looks out for everybody some way or another.
And it's I kind of like how I see the comments right now. It says, "Hey, Hydra, yo, hit me up if you want to collaborate." And that's it's neat. It's neat to see that. I know 1-2 Comic Talk Kevin, he does these interviews, and they're amazing, man. And just mention it one more time about what is it, Comic Artist Alley.
Matter of fact, yes, we are going. That's why Kai's not here right now. He's getting ready for our Artist Alley. That will be happening in about an hour and 40 minutes from now. Artist Alley will be featuring my co-host will be Christine Shin. Christy has her own Oratorio Studios, and she's also known as Demon Bitch. Sign on. You understand what that means later down the road. And today we'll be having Mr. David Pepos on there. He does Spencer and Locke, and also lately did this book right here. It's called Going to the Chapel, and we'll be giving this book away on our show during that interview. So please sign on. And again, like I said, it'll be happening in about an hour and 40 minutes from now on 1-2 Comic Talk. Thank you, Rod.
There it is, man. I want to say thank you so much for everyone that's hanging out with us right now. And Mr. John Comics and Kids, he's still packing. He's in auction, man. Yo, John, tell them what you're doing. I mean, they're probably like, what the hell this guy is doing?
Well, Rob knows. Rob's the one going, stop throwing my books, John. I got Comic Phantom. I'm bundling this stuff up right now, brother. Thanks everybody who came by the auction and the show. I don't really have anything to follow for me, but I want to recommend Life with Two YouTubers and the Damn Right Nerdy podcast. Those guys helped me huge yesterday, and I want to make sure that they get recognized for that. They are awesome.
Awesome, guys. Yo, I'm your boy Rod the Rican, man. If you've never seen the show before, feel free to hit that like and subscribe. This is what we do, man. We do live shows like this, bring special guests to the channel, and get to know each other at the same time. And then we hang out on a Tuesday show. You know who that is, man. Those guys need no introduction. And then, of course, we have the Saturday show, Coast to Coast Comics. And that's another open invite until my brother Jeffrey Comic Hand Henson is willing to come back. He's taking some time off. But John Comics and Kids is going to MegaCon Orlando, Florida this year. I'll be there for one day. I cannot wait. I don't care. Coronavirus can suck it. I'm gonna wear multiple masks. I'll probably wear this or like this. I'm gonna do something, man. But I'm going to the con. I'm gonna hang out with the whole comic book community, and my wife will be there too. I think either that or she maybe go shopping somewhere in the malls. So I can't wait, man. I'm so stoked.
It's gonna be fire.
It's gonna be fire for sure, man. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for hanging out. Yo, don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, that was awesome. Good job.